You too. What up, man? It's your boy AyeDeon back again with another video. Your favorite gamer dad out there. Before we even get started, man, thank y'all for the likes, thank y'all for the views, thank y'all for subscribing already, man. I appreciate y'all. Whether it's during just some shorts that we've been putting off for some class content on BO6, or if y'all been enjoying what we've been doing so far, we'll be going back to playing some older Call of Duties. With that being said, kick.com/AyeDeon. Make sure to go see me live every single morning on Kick. So this one today, it's a little hit or miss for some people. This one I'm talking about here today, little Black Ops Cold War, baby. We're gonna be trying this one out here. We're gonna see how the lobbies are, how the gameplay is, if we've missed anything, if things have gotten better, if they've gotten worse. We're gonna be trying a couple of different things out today with this one. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video as y'all may have been enjoying the last few that we've done so far. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all thought of Cold War. And let's get right into some gameplay, man. Now, of course, before I used to play a lot more like hardcore and stuff like that when it came down to playing games like this, whether it was, Cold War, Vanguard, things of that nature. I didn't start picking back up on playing core up until like mid to halfway through Vanguard. And a lot of that was because I like to find classes that worked for me with certain guns that I think a lot of other people would probably enjoy using as well. This game in particular was one of those games where I didn't know if I wanted to keep playing it so much. And it was something about this game in particular. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was something to do with, movement wise, if it was something to do with the gunplay or what, but I couldn't stay consistent in wanting to play the game that often. I know I wasn't alone in that sentiment because there was a lot of people that maybe I ran with that felt the same way, but they would keep going back to it just like I did. And I think that's unfortunately the downfall of what we got going on when we play Call of Duty games. Like, everybody gets tired of the same shit, everybody gets tired of playing it, and then what do? We go right back to playing it every single time that we go and load up the game. Unfortunately, it's kind of just is what it is at that point. I'm actually curious to see how lobbies are. I'm curious to see the type of lobbies we get. I mean, you see people 1700, 1600, 1100, and a random level 24 that's in this lobby. Very interesting already to kind of start out how this lobby might look. I'm curious to see if we can even get a full lobby in here. I have TDM, Dom, Hardpoint, and Kill confirmed, locked in on here right now. So we're gonna kind of see how lobbies are, if lobbies are consistent. Like, it's only 6 of us right now. I don't know. We might have to back out and do a research here. I don't know, man. Now, season 4, as far as Black Ops 6 is concerned, there's some good, but there's a lot of the same old, same old. There's not much that's really changed. Yeah, we've added some new weapons. I think they were adding a new marksman. I think either today or at some point coming soon for the season. And I'm kind of just like, whatever about it. I don't use marksmen like that anyways, unless I was trying to get camos. I've got dark matter, the ones that I really gave a shit about using anyway, so it's like whatever now to me at this point of even bothering with that whole situation. I'll give things a try, and by all means, I want this to be clear. Like, I'm not the type of person or gamer that's like super sweat, has to win all the time, yada yada. I put out content based off of those like dads out there, just gamers that come home from work, full-time dads, whatever the case may be, and just want to go play some games, man. Like, when SBMM doesn't decide it wants to shit on us consistently, that's the type of person I am. I want to put out content for those that just want to come out here, enjoy the game, get what they can, and get the hell back off if they get what they get what they wanted to get out of the game. So if y'all think I'm just out here trying to, shit on lobbies and everything else, you got the wrong channel. Go ahead and go find the next sweat. There's plenty of those out there that put out great content that y'all can check out, that get nukes on a regular basis. I ain't one of those guys. I'm not that good. I have good moments. I can compete with some of the good ones, but I'm not that type of person, man. I want y'all to enjoy the games. I want y'all to enjoy the content. I want y'all to know that there's average players out there just like you that come on here, can have great moments, and then get pissed off just as much. COD is the natural rage bait that we all know on the internet. This is what it is at this point, and we're still searching after I just researched again. So we're gonna try one more time and see what happens. Well, apparently I just joined into something. I don't know what. I have this strange feeling this might be pretty bad. Oh yeah, it's the team already getting beat down that I just joined into. This is not good. It's already a bad sign of how this is going. So, however, we got a lobby nonetheless, so we got to make do with what we got. We won't try and see if we can get something out of it. We 2-2 already to start out. Like I said, Cold War to me was one of those games that I just couldn't stay consistent in. It had great moments for me. There was a lot of the good weapons that were in it, a lot of bad that's in it, in many different ways. The movement was kind of janky at times. When I think of games like Cold War, I think about what was and what wasn't when it comes down to Call of Duty. Like, this was a step in a different direction for a little bit. We were still boots on the ground. The movement wise was a little bit different. Gunplay wise was a little bit different. Sniping was, it was weird at first, like with sniping, because sniping at like beta wise was like insane, and then it dwindled down to like getting nerfed so much with like ADS speeds and stuff like that. Then it picked it back up, like where sniping was still valuable in a sense, or viable, I should say. However, I missed this LC10. I feel like this LC10 overall is better than what we have in BO6 personally. Like, I feel like it hits harder. It's not as fast as far as fire rate goes, but definitely I feel like it's harder. And they got our chopper too. Yeah. We were on a little something there. Can't complain. 23-6 to kind of jump in there late and get a little something going. Huh? We'll take it. See, now the issue is because we did that, we have to see if we're going to be able to even get back into a game again. That last search I just did took me to get to searching within 90 millisecond ping just to be able to try to get. Okay. However, I don't think this is going to work either. We're going to try this. Because it takes so long to try to get gains right now for some odd fucking reason. Let's just go ahead and put on Nuketown. Let's see how quick it goes to get Nuketown at this point. We'll talk about it and we'll kind of figure it out. But that 90 millisecond ping kind of is like the deterrent of understanding like who's even still playing this game. And unfortunately, I don't think as many that really hop on here like that like they used to. Like I said, I think this is one of those Call of Duties that many people weren't going back to. They didn't really care too much about, unless there were certain aspects of the game, like certain guns that they wanted to use, or certain mechanics that are a little bit different. You had the looping streaks on top of that. The game had a good potential. It was like good bits and pieces of the game that just didn't carry over to the next ones and was kind of lost and forgotten. Like, I just put it on Nuketown, not saying if I don't get a game within like the next like 20 seconds, we might have to call it. Like, it's me and one other person, bro. I don't think anybody's playing the game, bro. There's a lot of 2500s in here, man. This is where all the sweats come in play, and that's why I was like, I don't know if I really want to be bothered with it. So bear with me. If I rage quit, you understand what happened. Just remember, I gave you this statement ahead of time. Okay, remember that. You see, they're already trying to get us spawn trapped. And they're holding every angle possible right now. Welcome to Nuketown spawn traps of doom. I can't even get out of the spawn. And these are full on level 2500 players. Sweating them nays off on Nuketown. Cold War. I told y'all, man, it exists. There's always those loyal people that come back to certain games and try to go crazy and get nukes or whatever they can. This is one of those games where you'll start to realize that's what we're rocking out here, man. We got the MVGs out here, bro. I think this spawn is any better, but we'll see what happens. I was hoping I could kind of chill and use something else, but like when it comes down to competing on this game, it was LC10, the AK. What else did we have here? Like the Krieg was decent, MP5, aka the C9. Really, there was only but so many things that were even really worth it. Like I said, I didn't expect to get on here and like go crazy or nothing like that. I expected a couple, maybe one good round, and I think that one good round was like what I just recently got. Because then you got to take in consideration SBMM is still very much a thing on here. On literally all the CODs now. You can't escape it. There's ways that you can try to counteract it, which I feel like defeats the purpose of like playing the game now, because you have to do all this extra stuff just to try to enjoy the game. Is pretty buns, personally. This game is, I feel like, a lot more like jerky when it comes down to your movement, in a sense, if that makes any damn sense at all. I forgot it's like halves. I didn't know how I felt about that. I feel like the halftime stuff kind of was weird. I didn't really get the purpose in doing it. Like, I understood it, but I felt like it was just pointless to do. Imagine being a random level 9, and this is the type of lobbies you get when you jump into a Nuketown lobby. 952, people just prestiged. The crazy part is when you go and play like these order CODs, and then you go and you try to play like the newer ones, your whole like style of play kind of changes a little bit. More so because like your movement isn't anywhere near the same. Almost try to dive out the window. Crossbows. That was another thing. It was all score streaks versus kill streaks. I wasn't a huge fan of the whole score streak, kill streak thing. Felt like I should have stayed always kill streaks. Because score streaks, you didn't have to do but so much. You was always going to be able to get something. I ain't even gonna sit and lie to y'all, chat. Rest of that game was terrible, bro. The rest of the game, they got harps, war machines, and every damn thing else. I couldn't do it no more. But that's also the Newtown experience. Y'all saw when I got in the like regular actual gameplay, it was able to be a little bit more calm, cool, collected. You get in Newtown, that's where everybody kind of feels like they got to go above and beyond to do something different. So you know what? It is what it is. It's out of my pay grade, man. So with that being said, man, appreciate y'all. It's not, like I said, many people that are playing this game, unfortunately. So if y'all are trying to go back to playing, some Cold War, something like that, maybe during different times of the day. I'm early in the morning right now. It's just after 9 a.m. right now as I'm recording this. So just keep that in mind whenever you decide you want to go hop into a lobby or something like that. You might be able to get some games maybe like midday into the evenings where you probably get some more people out there. So with that being said, man, leave a like. Let me know what y'all thought of Cold War. Let me know what y'all still think of Cold War if you still go back and play it. And be sure to subscribe, man, if you haven't done so. Follow us kick.com/AyeDeon. And I'll catch y'all next video, man. Peace.